Welcome back to the Inn at the End, friends. Our troopers are already at their table, getting underway. Why don't you go join them? I'll bring you a drink.
Welcome to the Inn at the End, the internet's #1 D&D Let's Play podcast. I am here with the boys of Quilton around the table. With me I have...
Rhett as Ben.
Dash is Valen.
Caleb is Simon.
And Milo as Adrian Ace Whittington.
And last we left our adventurers, they were taking part in the Festival of 1,000 Blossoms, soon coming to an end and conclusion. Let the adventure begin. Hey! Peanut butter whiskey? So last we left off, you had all taken part in the trials, you all done your part, you had gotten back to the estate of William, the home he has on the bay. We're able to sit down, have a little bit to eat, reconnect after a few days apart. You know that the finale of the festival is the next day, is tomorrow. There's going to be a banquet that you're invited to with Viola as the host, and you know that's a time for her to ask more questions of you. So your attendance is not so much suggested, but implied that you will be there. But you have the rest of the day and tomorrow if you'd like to do anything before that. Brooch is here. William, Bill, Coconut Bill has been in and out of the house. All the pirates are kind of having a good time. They've invited some other people from some of the other houses that want to party here, playing music, having fun at the pool, drinking drinks, having a good time. It's a fun atmosphere.
Is Brooch there?
Brooch, you've seen Brooch a couple times. She's hanging out at the estate, yeah.
Okay. I avoid her.
Okay. My secret DM thing is that Brooch is like playing their version of D&D with some of the pirates in one of the rooms.
Officers and bosses.
Yeah, officers. Yeah. But just, they're that's what they're doing somewhere.
So we're at it's like a soiree party right now?
Right now, yeah, just kind of like a casual get-together. A kickback.
As some might say.
A mixer.
The cocktail hour.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go. More. What do we got?
Ice cream social.
No, we're
pizza
straight away.
Is that rude elf here?
No, so this is mainly the people you know.
Well, you said there are some people from the other groups.
Absolutely, yeah. There's some from the other houses, but none from kind of the competing houses. He's
looking to punch
Sandoval,
someone, I think.
People from Greg and Dahlia's house are not here.
I did really want to punch that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I know. And if next time you see him, I will let you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I'll be looking for him.
Yeah.
I'll have my
We know.
above active perception.
I've got a little. Yeah. What's your passive perception?
That would be 12.
12. Okay.
No, 11.
All right. Stelka is their name.
12. I don't care.
Oh, I figured you would come up with some mean nickname for it.
Stinky.
Stinky. Okay.
That's close.
But yeah, is there anything you want to do this night?
I definitely got to talk to Brooch. He's there.
Brooch or Brooch?
Brooch. No, Brooch.
Brooch.
I
Brooch.
know.
Brooch.
I know. Me
Do
too,
you
bro.
know?
Yeah.
Do you know?
I do know. I do.
Okay, I messed it up too.
Yeah, you find Brooch. He's relaxing. Yeah, I think at all the trials you saw him fairly kind of nervous, anxious, that kind of energy, trying to be, respectable. And at the party is having a few drinks, is enjoying the party.
I bring him a drink. I'm like, hey, buddy.
Hey,
and
hey.
I give him a good Quilton Bay bro hug.
He gives
I
you a
need
hug.
a
Yeah,
note.
but he's excited to see you. Shares, immediately starts sharing a drink with you and engages you.
Yeah.
As you would at a party.
So you were looking good up there. I mean, being all noble and stuff.
Yeah, noble. Sure. Yeah. Yeah. You did great at the trial.
I know. I
that
don't know
was
where
fantastic.
that came from.
I was terrified.
I got so passionate about it.
Yeah.
I brought what I felt from our home into it. And
Yeah.
yeah.
That was good. That was
Everybody
good. I think
seemed
that
to
was
respond really well to it.
that was helpful.
And I feel like that. I mean, that represents like what you're about too. I mean, you're a traveler. You're an adventurer. You're meeting all these people and gathering.
Yeah, absolutely.
It
Yeah,
totally
no, I know
makes
what you mean.
sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you think you're gonna? Well, I don't want to say win. No. Are you gonna win?
I don't know.
No, you're gonna win because
I
I'm
hope,
on your team, and
but it's up
the
to
Quilton boy.
it's
Bay
up to
boys are.
Viola. You know, it's her call.
I don't
and
think it is though. Is that something we can maybe?
No,
Hey,
that's
Hey, Ben,
Yeah.
come here.
I don't know if Ben will be able to help, but
Yeah,
Hey.
what's up?
we're having some drinks.
Great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like a great time.
So I have this idea. All right.
All right.
Okay, so this is like all like Bill's mom's idea, right? And she like gets to decide. But why does she get to decide? Why don't we just like,
Elope.
we could just like take Bill and like tie him up and put him on the ship.
Oh,
and
gotcha.
leave, right?
What if Bill just got married
Yeah.
somewhere else? Yeah. Then he wouldn't be able to be the head of the house. He wouldn't be able to take over for his mom in whatever, like 100 years or something.
I mean,
That's kind
that
of
would be pretty cool.
we talked about that.
I mean, surely familial duty is something that the MacQuiltons understand.
Wait.
Yeah.
You guys talked about that?
Yeah, I was, trying to figure out all the rule. Like, there is a lot of like manners that
How-
are enforced.
How open to doing that was he beyond the fact that he wouldn't?
I don't know. He's same with me. Marriage isn't really on the horizon for him. Like, he doesn't see it. He
Yeah.
might someday. Same for me. Like, marriage is such a long thing.
I know we're gonna win regardless. It's just I kind of feel weird. Like Bill's mom gets to decide like who he's gonna be with. And
Well, just so that's the thing, right? She could decide whoever. She could decide me or Greg or Dahlia. It's still up to Bill who he's going to marry eventually.
oh, you got this in the bag then, bro.
Well, yeah. Yeah?
Right.
How so?
Well, because you're Brooch. You're
I am
yeah.
Brooch.
And you
I
got
am
friends
Brooch.
like me. Like who wouldn't want a friend like me?
There's a lot of people.
No, that's not true. Everybody.
Lots of people's in bars that you have recently walked into.
No, they like that.
They don't.
They do.
No.
But they do. People love my spontaneity, and
Yeah,
Cleverness.
people do. Not everyone.
That is a hot take.
Can I go find the that blood wine, the store of blood wine that he's got?
Yeah, it's in the kitchen. You know where the bottles are.
Oh no.
I'm gonna go right behind the bar.
It's funny he says bottles because I can't help but only see it in bags.
IV bags, yeah.
yeah, IV bags. Yeah, I'm gonna go right behind the bar if there's a bartender and be like, "Yes, excuse me, I know exactly where I'm going. I'm fine."
Yeah.
Yes,
Everyone's serving themselves. A few people are like doing things. You just get into the mix there easily.
Don't worry about me. I will be fine. And
Grab one of the bottles. They're like, "What's that?
oh, this is
Shots?"
No, I don't think you want to do shots of this. This is,
it's what are you saying, man? I could do shots of anything.
oh, all right. Yeah, I see. I don't see what the harm is. All right.
Heck
yes.
yeah!
Let's
Pulls
get some
down
shot
some shot
glasses
glasses. Couple
do
of
some
his
shots.
buddies, or come up to the bar.
This one's labeled A.
Just get HIV. All right, here we are. Some shots for us. What is your name, good sir?
Gorgon.
Oh, Gorgon. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Gorgon. Nice to meet you. I'm Valen.
Good to meet you, man.
And,
What?
yes.
Oh, it's just what are we? Come on, what are we drinking?
Oh, this. Oh, it's a special kind of wine.
Oh, okay.
Do you like wine?
Yeah, wine's good.
Oh,
It's like sweet. It's like for the summer vibe.
Yes.
I love it. Yeah.
All right. Well, cheers, and then we'll slam it down, and then we'll slam it back,
All right, boys.
and then we
Oh.
all take a drink.
Oh, I
Lots of
like
tannins.
metal.
Really,
Yeah.
really coats the throat.
Ooh.
Oh,
yeah.
there's nothing
Okay.
better. Yes.
Yeah.
I enjoy it quite a lot.
That's your style.
Yes, yes, it
Okay,
is.
yeah.
And my eyes kind of glow a little more yellow.
Okay, cool,
I enjoy
cool.
it, yes.
That's great. I think the one for me, but yeah, that's good stuff.
You don't want any more?
Whew. No. I'm maybe for looking for some of that harder stuff.
Oh, right. Yes. Okay. What do you do for a living?
I work for
You're a privateer.
No. That's what most of William's guys are here. They invited me over. I work at one of the houses, a couple houses down. We do I take things to places for people.
Oh, what house do you work for?
Dendro.
Oh, Dendro.
He didn't have to think about that. Alex, had to think about that.
Yeah, no, I knew that.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah, no, I know.
I wasn't implying.
All right,
Lie.
Dendro, interesting. And with that
How's
house,
Dendro, yeah.
they don't have someone here vying for.
Oh no, no. That's kind of why I, made the, wanted to come out and party. We've got no obligations. We just gotta have fun.
All right, well that sounds fantastic.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna chug the rest of this blood wine.
Hey, enjoy blood wine. That's
Yes.
Hey, was that blood?
It's just a fun name, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I see why it's got the name. It's that makes sense. You know what? I'm putting a couple things together.
It's an acquired taste.
Interesting.
So,
yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
It's not
all
for
right.
everyone, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a fun nickname, blood wine, because it
Blood
looks
wine.
red. It is not
Because it's
actually,
red and thick and irony.
Yeah, it's not actually blood. That would be crazy.
Yeah, you're right.
Speaking of irony.
That'd be wild.
That would be it.
Oh,
if it
there you
was.
go. There you go. Got there.
Thank you.
I do have a question though, Dash. Val's incisor, like, how prominent are they? Because I'm thinking
don't
while you're
know.
having this conversation with them, you keep flashing this smile as you laugh,
Oh,
and
yeah.
he's putting things together. And like, are your teeth prominent?
I don't know. Let's just check a general lore. They have retractable canine fangs that appear
Okay.
normal when not in use.
Okay.
So he's like slowly pushing them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're slowly.
Do you have those?
Your smile got
smiling
bigger and
and it's
bigger.
slowly
I didn't
getting
notice
bigger.
that.
No, I just look like a fair-skinned. I've got this kind of white grayish hair and bright yellow eyes. So if the fangs came down,
So
the
Edward,
picture would really come together.
With white
Yeah.
hair.
Yes.
I was
Okay.
thinking more like Louis from Interview with the Vampire.
Or the Witcher guy.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
No, I look totally normal, everyone.
It's just when you have the accessories, some blood, a victim nearby. You're like, now wait a minute.
Dark shroud enveloping me.
Ominous music playing in the
Yeah.
background. Hold on, is this a
Loud
vampire?
organ pipe music playing when I enter a room.
Simon's probably just looking for somebody that looks tense and is trying to get a massage train going or something.
Gotcha. Most of the people
You're just
Yeah.
trying to look for someone to massage.
Yeah.
are looking,
But not in a
pretty,
creepy way.
You're
Just
a
like
cat.
yeah.
he
You're
cares
trying to-
about
yeah.
people and
Trying to knead the
Yeah.
bread.
exactly.
I would say probably,
Making
definitely
biscuits.
down by the swimming hole there. There's a
It's
number of
relaxing for
people, that are just working on some muscle stretching.
Yeah.
Easily get a massage train going.
Yeah. I might
Simon's
make some
gonna leave
awkward.
this island a changed boy.
I might make some awkward comments like, "Oh, you look really tight." Like,
Yeah.
Wow,
You got some
standing at
knots?
that post all day, man. It was tough work. I'm glad I can unwind tonight.
Yeah. Well, here, do you mind?
Oh yeah, go ahead. Oh yeah, that's great.
Okay,
That's
all
great.
right.
Yeah, here, let me get this off.
Tell me if it hurts too much, if the pressure's too strong.
No,
or
go
you feel the
as hard
claws.
as you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
I go hard.
Oh, yeah.
A
Oh.
little bit of claw in there.
Yeah. You like
That's
the
good.
pain.
Oh, that's
What's your name?
sort of on.
Sort of on. Or is that your state? Is that your name or your state?
I don't. My state is that of relaxing right now.
Okay.
But sort of on is my.
I just
name.
needed to know where this was going.
But
But
where what?
no, not for me, for you.
Oh,
Anyway, just relax.
trying, man, and you're doing great.
All right.
You're doing great. Yeah,
All
get
right.
down in there.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. All right, time's up. And I slap him on the back and I go to the next person.
All right.
And that's how I party, I guess.
Live in a small town, they said. Supposed to be fucking quiet.
You got ghosts, you got motorcycles.
Ace does
in
get
the
exceptionally drunk, and after he does for a little while, he wants to hunt down Ben, as he's wanted to do.
Yeah.
Wow, Ace getting drunk, so out of character, guys.
With Ben, who's just
He really
stone
turned a
cold
leaf.
sober.
You're the DD for everyone.
True. Ace.
Ben, buddy, my best friend. I was thinking about what you said.
About Brooch getting married?
No, the thing with my dad and killing him and leaving him behind. Yeah, all that stuff.
Right.
I'm gonna do something tomorrow. I'm still working, Michael.
Do I want to know what it is?
You'll see tomorrow.
Forgot
And then I
about the
go
gloves.
and start walking away.
It'd be a lot simpler if you just relied on your friends, Ace. I already gave you the answer.
And I go to where my dad is sleeping, and I'm gonna text you.
Okay.
Oh my God! There's a text in this game.
Do I see any of this?
Are you trying
You
to
see
keep
him
an eye
text-
out?
Are we on the boat?
I don't think I actually am.
Yeah.
I think I am invested in the blood wine and having fun with my new friends.
Now,
And-
Valen, on the night after the trials, did you see Ace enter into his father's chamber wearing gloves? These very gloves right here?
They don't fit. They don't
if the
fit.
glove does not fit,
Wow, that's strange. He went into that room wearing gloves.
I'm just like I'm getting drunk and wild. I'm playing games with some of the other fellow, pirate guys, and I'm trying to convince Gorgon he should quit his job and come work with us.
Yeah, we could use another
Gotcha.
name
Okay.
to confuse.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check. Yes. That will kind of dictate the, how that session goes.
Could I, by this time, have gotten to him and I'm massaging him to provide help?
Yeah. By this time, you're
I'm on Gorgon or whatever.
I'm going
Yeah.
to use my
Absolutely.
new die that I got from the Ren Fair. Shout out Falling Rocks. Okay,
Falling
here we
Rocks?
go.
Is that their website too?
That's
Falling
that's
Rocks?
in their Instagram. Falling Rocks.
Falling
Okay.
Rocks.
Okay.
Check them out.
Okay, didn't let me down. That is a total of 19.
19. Did you do advantage?
I'm massaging
I did not.
Because of the Gorgon's
Oh,
getting a
that's
massage
right.
as
Okay.
well.
Roll a 20, baby.
That is a 21.
21. All right. Yes. Yeah.
These hands.
You definitely
They're
find
magic.
a new friend
Magical
at the
paws.
party, and relaxing, swimming, drinking. You play some kind of party games with a knife and some dice, and
Yeah, that's, I was literally going to say we're playing a game with a knife. I actually was going to say
That
that.
also involves the dice. That's
It's that game that they play on Red Dead Redemption.
Oh, where they stab between the fingers?
Yeah.
yeah, you
Yeah.
got something like that going on. It's like you roll a dice, see how many times you got to do it.
But I stab my finger every single time. But I don't feel anything. No, seriously, it doesn't hurt.
He's just got neuropathy because he's got like
yeah.
Yeah.
What happens though if somebody else stabs their finger? Does that do anything to you?
Stabs my
Like
finger?
no,
if somebody
their
else
finger.
stabs their
like if
finger,
they
does that
accidentally
do something to Valen?
like temptation wise.
Oh, well,
Are
I've
you
Oh, if like
bludgeoned
blood
and-
is spilled.
I'm already being satiated by blood wine.
Right, yeah, you're topped up
once
for
you
the
take
day.
a sip though? I mean,
I mean,
Like,
it
if
doesn't
you're an
become
alcoholic.
insatiable.
okay. I just wasn't sure where the
It's not like his hunger
I'll give you
flips
some
over
more.
and he can't
okay.
control
Well,
it. or
you know,
whatever.
when people get drunk, they make bad decisions sometimes.
That's never happened to me.
Speak for yourself.
When I drink, I make bad decisions.
I say a moment does happen. Gorgon, clips.
Now, is Gorgon
his
an orc?
finger. No, Gorgon
Are we
is an
going to
elf.
collect all
This
of
is
the
gonna be
organs
interesting.
with the different letters? There's 26 of them.
Yeah.
Organ, Dorgan,
A organ, Borgan,
And if you grab
Gorgon,
all of
Dorgan.
them, then you can go to Terrytown and build a town.
Ooh, we fuse them into
Yeah,
one
there we
big
go.
organ.
If you get 3 of them together, you can get an uncommon. You fuse 3 of them together.
Yeah. I want the super rare.
I want the super
Organ.
rare orc organ.
Or Gorgon.
My God, they've
Yeah,
transfused.
watch out. That's an aberrant monster.
yeah, it just
You've made me.
Kill me.
Anyways,
But yeah, you end up bonding a little bit, stitching him up, getting his finger back in place, and hopefully healing by the morning.
you're gonna be okay. Seriously, I'm sorry that happened to you. But
Hey, yeah, no, it's
Gonna be
okay, it's
fine.
okay. I was going for gold there, it was.
yeah, no, you were doing a great job. Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Consider my offer, though.
I
Really.
will. I
You
will.
should hang out with us. We're a fun group of guys.
You seem like it.
We
yeah.
get into I mean, do you? Can you fight?
No,
Okay. What are your skills and abilities? What do you bring to a team?
I'm quick.
Oh, you're quick.
I'm pretty quick.
right.
I can write letters down pretty quick, and so I deliver those things.
Admin stuff.
Yeah.
Admin stuff. Yes, we
Admin
could
stuff.
use that.
Yeah.
Yes. All right.
Yeah. Let me check back with you tomorrow. I'm gonna go.
Fantastic. All right. Thank you.
Heal this thing up. I'll.
You get some good rest.
Yeah, I will. Can I crash here tonight?
I don't care.
Awesome. Cool. I'll find a room or something.
Ask him
Hey,
if he knows
good
anything
meeting
about
ya.
money.
Yeah,
Give me
Because
you
we're gonna
too.
need a payroll
Remember,
guy soon.
Yeah.
If
don't lay in
if
the
you
bathtub.
come along, you'll have access to these.
Ooh, gotcha. Heck yeah.
Gorgon, have you ever had anything to do with like accounts payable or like balancing ledgers?
I've seen the documents and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
that's a lot of the stuff I bring back and forth to people.
Sure.
So
Yeah. You
like,
could
I
learn
haven't-
QuickBooks.
yeah, I could
Perfect.
probably read a book pretty quick.
Well, yeah. Sure.
Oh boy.
Hey, good night, guys. It's great.
Good night, Gorgon.
And he
This episode brought to you by
finds. He just
Intuit.
kind of like looks at a door, kind of peeks in. Not that one. Goes down a few. Looks at two other doors and just goes in one. And that's it for him for the night. He crashes with his busted up finger.
All right. I'm just gonna wander around and keep drinking some blood wine.
Yeah, is there
Alright.
any chance that I would like to be a fly on the wall wherever they're playing this D&D like game? Is that somewhere we can get to?
You can
appropriately?
definitely eavesdrop if you'd
Okay.
like. It takes a while to kind of find where.
I want
where-
to see how meta we can get in this.
Yeah,
how
where
nested.
Broach is playing. You hear some dice, rolling and some excitement.
Any character names come up or like classes or
No, you
anything?
can't quite. It's too muffled.
Oh damn. Okay.
You only get it's only that high perception of yours that you can get a little bit of what's
Yeah,
going on in there.
Yeah, instead of a cleric, it's a clerk.
Yeah. yeah.
Instead of a fighter,
You see the gears moving.
instead of a fighter,
You guys
it's a
both
writer.
did it.
Writer, fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Instead
get
of
it, yeah.
so we got clerk, writer, librarian. I'm on a fucking roll right now. Okay, let's keep going.
Are you?
Yeah.
Let's go back to Milo killing his dad.
Yeah. So he's sleeping, and
And so,
Milo
yeah,
approaches quietly
what
with
time
gloves
during
on.
the night?
Oh, it's late.
Lately, you try to do this kind of after
Yeah, I
most
don't
of the party
sleep,
has
though.
gone to bed.
I don't need to sleep, so
So you're posted up in front of Levi's
no.
room.
I've been thinking about what I'd be doing this whole time because, like, I feel
Ace comes and tells you he's got something he's planning for tomorrow, and then heads off. Unless you're keeping tabs on him.
yeah, it's tough because
I mean, would you? Would Ben be suspicious and worried about a drunk Ace?
yeah,
Probably.
Talking about
the big thing is
Crazy
not so much. It's not so much Ace like he's worried about you or like whatever. It's just that like Ben really believes in second chances and like protecting life, And so it's like if
does
you're
he really believe that he's gonna?
I don't know if it factors in as much as like the other stuff, But
What do you
yeah,
mean by other stuff?
like just the obligation to like, it's not so much like I think that I'm gonna let it play out because I already made it clear to Ace what the options are.
Yep.
So
Kind of give him that, I already gave you the answer,
yeah,
and
It's
kind
up
of let
to
him be for the night.
whatever Melora wills
Yeah.
will happen.
Milo, did you want to play through
Sure.
the
let's
scene at
do
the end
it,
of the
bro.
night? Okay. So yeah, towards the end of the night, most of the party has died down. Most of you found somewhere to kind of sleep or enjoy yourselves in a bit of comfort for the evening.
I'm
Get
just in a
yourself
motionless
rested
trance.
before. Yeah.
It's really creepy.
You don't
for
know
the-
it.
the
You can't
next
tell,
day.
but Simon's massaging you. you don't feel it at all.
Like this, that. There's no muscles there. That's all.
There's a couple of
cartilage.
those, like gross.
Yeah, your hand goes into me.
Goes like through his shoulder.
Oh, and a crab is like, you know how cats come out? It's like a crab is like, hey, hey, hey.
Yeah.
Just snap.
Okay.
But in Levi's room, the door creaks open.
Ace is like standing at the door and kind of steadies himself and puts on like a sober face.
Yeah, you were wasted.
Yeah, very drunk.
So go ahead and give me a deception or performance check just to see if your dad can tell you're drunk.
Pretty sure my performance. No, actually, they're both going to be terrible. My perception's good.
I can see that I'm not drunk.
Oh, wonderful. I rolled a 2 with a -1.
2 with a -1.
Lovely.
It's tough to try and pull it off, and as you're like,
And he probably has advantage to that because he's seen it so many times.
I mean,
actually,
he has
probably
advantage to
hasn't.
that because you're his son.
He probably hasn't, actually, because he sent me away when I was still too young. That's a whole different thing.
But yeah, you try and put on kind of that sober attitude, and you walk into the room and immediately hit into a dresser and kind of have to like stop yourself. And you see Levi's just kind of on the bed and just kind of like hide something off to his side. See, you didn't think anyone was coming in and sees you, and it's just like, hey, you okay? Are you? And he kind of gets up and tries to steady you a little bit. Are you okay?
Yeah, no, I didn't expect the dress. Did you move this dresser? Like, why would you move this dresser?
I don't know.
That's stupid. Why?
Yeah. I'm sorry about that.
Just sit down.
Sure. Yeah. Are you guys having fun out there?
No, we're not having. I've never had fun in my entire life. I've always just tried to do things that were good and that I could have fun with. And you always tried to make you proud, but you never thought anything of it. And then you sent me off, and none of that stuff really matters, though. I know you were only trying to do what you thought was right, even though it was stupid. You're an idiot. I hate you.
What I was trying to do was, I had this whole plan, you know. I had a whole plan for all of us, for me and your mom and you. I had a plan. We were going to buy out our contract. We were going to not be dealing with your mom and her cousins.
Yeah, the dress cues. They've been after me for the last 6. I don't know. How long have I even been out on the sea now?
Just over 2 years.
It's crazy. Makes no sense.
But that was the plan, was buy out the debt, settle in Quilton, and just have our home there and not travel back to where we came from, where you were born. I wanted you to be in charge of the business, so I gave you that ring. You don't need to be. It's not something you got to do. But I had the plan, and I just had a few pieces left to put together, and I leaned on them to try and make it work, and they tricked me. They used what I wanted against me and made me do the worst thing I've ever done in my life, and that was send you away. That was my plan, and for some reason, I made my plan your plan. You've been telling me all your life what your plan is, and I thought I could change it. And I know I was wrong. I realize that now.
I was never going to be that.
No, it's not who you are.
This is what I am. Like this fucking drunk little halfling, stupid, young, impulsive, all the things that they say about me.
I mean,
This is what I am, and this is what I like. It feels good to just be wild and just go and explore and adventure and be a part of like something that's more meaningful, like my friends and like our town.
Our town, yeah. That was the big one.
It's gone to shit.
Everything there is just falling apart, and it is the Trescues. It is Mom's family that has really done it in.
They have done some dark deeds. They have shit on that town. And if I could do something to try and fix it, I would. But at this point, I don't think I have much sway anywhere. All I wanted to do was find you and get you. All I wanted to do was see if you were still alive, and if you were, make sure you were safe. That's already been done for me, so I don't know what to do now other than just say thank you for keeping to what you want to do, not bending to the will of all these other idiots. It looks like you protect your friends. You stay true to the people you're with, and I'm proud of you for that.
Well, their hearts are in Quilton, and like after I didn't realize it as much until after I began speaking about, our diversity of ideas and all of the love and community that we developed in Quilton, that I really care about Quilton too. But I don't care about it as a Whittington anymore. I take off my gloves and I pull off my signet. I don't want to be a part of the Whittingtons or the Drescues or any other family. I'm a MacQuilton, Ace MacQuilton, and I have my family out here, and you have your family back there. And I hand him the ring.
Grabs the ring from you, looks at it.
I think you should
stows it.
I think you should give that to my sister and go back to Quilton. Go back to Quilton, and you find a way to sneak some sideways deal against the Drescues. And we will eventually come back there and really rat them out. Tear them to pieces.
Okay.
But we're going to need help when we get there.
Just finishes stowing the little ring, looks up to you, puts his hand out.
Hesitates for a second, but puts his hand out and grips his dad's hand really hard.
Yeah, says, well, it's good to meet you, Mr. MacQuilton. I will do everything I can to make sure the Drescues get what's coming to them. If it costs me my life, then it's worth paying. But I got some things I can do. I talked to Bill a bit. I can get passage with him somewhere to people who dislike the Drescues, and I can start pulling some strings, doing something.
That sounds great. And like a little tear kind of comes out of Ace's eye as he looks him dead in the eye.
And he's just full, his eyes are just full.
Yeah.
It's just on the brink of water coming down.
Ace gives him 2 hard shakes and it's like, thank you, Mr. Whittington. And then he lets go.
Okay.
And turns and walks out.
Oh, shit. We're going to have to go find my mom now. God damn it. You son of a bitch.
What?
That was good.
I almost imagine as Ace is leaving, there's a trail of flowers budding or something.
Nice.
There's a little inert rage.
It definitely seems like I should rage. I'm just kind of curious.
Out of just raw emotion.
Nice to meet you, Mr. MacQuilton.
Yeah, that was both a dagger and very
Flowers.
loving and
It was flowers.
And so as you
cool.
walk away, the room just kind of covered with flowers and plants native to Quilton Bay.
Almost like a funeral.
My weakness has always
the
been
family.
sons reconciling with their fathers. Oh, God.
We're not father and son anymore.
Yeah.
That's over.
That's
Oh,
right.
but still.
Oh, man.
His
I
boys
really
of
thought you were
Quilton
going to kill him, and then I thought we were going to have to kill you.
Yeah.
I was imagining this whole scene in my head where I execute you, but
Yeah, it would have caused a lot of problems.
the group.
That was just the dream you had that night.
Levi's our new halfling.
Yeah.
I was trying to recruit your replacement in Gorgon.
Yeah,
Can you fight or?
I also, as I walk out the door, I take the gloves and I kind of snicker and I put them back on.
There you go.
Oh, no.
All right.
Too drunk for his own good.
You all enjoy some much needed rest. There are a myriad of hangover cures in the morning to make sure you're all chipper. Caffeine and egg yolks and plants of all sorts. But yeah.
Pickle juice.
Pickle
Coca.
juice. And the festival, the banquet is going to be in the later afternoon.
Another festival.
This is the finale of it. This is, everyone's having a big to-do, but you're invited to the banquet to kind of decide the betrothal, along with the other candidates and what have you.
Excellent.
But unless there's anything you want to do before that.
Well, I'm curious, gang. Have we really talked about what this will mean for us?
What?
If Brooch?
He's just getting engaged. We already talked about this.
Okay, I didn't remember.
They don't even have to get married right away or anything.
Okay, so we still have a chauffeur, I guess.
And if we
Yeah,
didn't,
I'm not
we
going
could,
nowhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
you're
could find-
sorry. I didn't see you saying.
Oh, sorry.
That,
I was getting
What do you-
No,
dressed.
you should be a part
He's
of this
one of
conversation.
the
Yeah,
MacQuiltons. Why would
Yeah,
you just
no,
assume he's not here?
Hey,
Yeah, that's right.
It's fine. It's
MacQuilton boys here.
He's almost basically the leader.
Basically, I mean, captain, right?
You're helping us get things done for
Yeah.
sure.
But I mean, that was the whole kind of sticky issue with this is, if Dahlia or Sandoval, they would have stayed here, taken over the estate,
Right.
and were screwing stuff up for Bill. But if I'm chosen, fingers crossed,
Yeah.
then he doesn't got to deal with that, and
Well,
he can do
Bridge,
things the way he wants to.
I
Right.
think you
make his own path.
I
Same
think
thing
you've
we're
got
doing.
I think you've got a shoe in on this. Out of curiosity, did you happen to watch the Truth trial?
Yes, I was there for all the trials. Yeah.
I'm embarrassed. Okay. All right, that's all I need to know.
Which one of
Wait.
us had your favorite performance?
I wasn't there for the truth trial, so sorry. And I wasn't there for the spirits trial. I'm remembering now that I was only there, I think.
Is
for
this
what-
Alex
to watch
remembering? or
Dahlia?
is this-
Well, it's Alex through Brooch.
okay.
There was a lot of events. There was like a ballet thing.
Hmm.
There was like a singing thing. No, but I was there for the ones with the spells,
Mhm.
and I was there for the argument one.
Okay.
But the other ones were kind of like, what was it? The one you did was the truth. That was
Yeah.
like telling the truth to.
Yeah, and
Y'all,
it went really well. I did not stumble on my words at all. There were
That's
no
good.
pauses of great length.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently that's the one that gets people.
Yeah, you're lucky
yeah.
that I was the one for you.
Hey, I appreciate everything you guys did. No matter how it went, I know you tried your best. Bill appreciates it. We both really do. And, whatever happens, happens.
May the best person.
If something else, if
Win?
Dahlia or Greg gets chosen, so be it. We
Well,
tried.
Yeah, we're still a team.
There's always a try
Yeah.
when Bill becomes a widower. Widower. When he becomes a widower,
Widow X.
there's always like the second shot,
True, yeah.
So I'm not saying anything bad
Wait,
will
what?
happen.
So we're gonna murder the
We're not-
winner
no,
if it's
no,
not
As
Rude?
Ace is pulling on those gloves.
No murders. We're no matter what's chosen, we're gonna be chill about it.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's no murder. I'm just saying, like,
we could.
we'll go even harder the second trial.
Exactly, because we'll know what's going on.
Exactly.
And that's the thing.
After veterans.
Everyone else other than us knew what these trials were. Had like either seen them or been part of them
I
before.
hope that fucking elf wins because I want to kill him so bad.
You're not though, right?
Well, he's not gonna win, so we're fine,
But
right, Ace? We're
well,
fine.
he might.
Is the
She
trial
might.
started? We should go, guys.
We should go.
Yeah.
We should head over. Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah. And yeah, you get your however fancy you want to dress and head on over to the banquet.
I guess I can put my quilt on the outside.
Yeah, don it.
All right.
It's usually under
With
my
pride.
armor.
Same.
So you enter into the big hall. This is at Tiala's estate, and it's a bustling little place to eat. Got a big long table, things to eat. There's a section at the head of the room that's like a long table with Tiala and her court is up there. Bill is there, and Brooch also takes a seat kind of up there and, kind of motions you guys, enjoy. Tiala may ask you to come up. Bill will come grab you if that's the case, and she, just ask you a few more questions. This is kind of her time to, parse out the facts of the trial. So enjoy, have fun.
The men of MacQuilton are
Don't
stand
kill
ready.
anyone.
Never.
Okay.
No, of course
Yeah.
not. No,
No,
we're
I
civilized
know who
gentlemen.
you're talking.
Only the
We're
forces of
MacQuilton.
evil
I know who I'm
whom
talking
threaten
to.
to snuff out the
Yeah.
light of Melora will die.
I mean, if someone
Well-
needs to die, I want to be there to do it.
If somebody
right.
news to.
Don't
I
worry.
know a lot of people that need to.
Nothing is
Well,
going
And
to
I
happen.
look around for those elves. Do I see them?
Give me a perception check.
No.
Somebody throw water at his face.
9.
9. You don't see the elf you're looking for, and over the next, I would say, half hour of the party,
Right.
all of you notice that no one from Dahlia's group is here.
Oh, we're about to be ambushed.
Greg's group is here.
Seen this play out in a lot of movies.
Dahlia's group?
Yeah.
There's a reason they call her the Black Dahlia.
Okay.
I don't think they do.
No.
We're about to after she literally has people kick in the windows with ropes, and we have to fight our way out of here.
All right. Well, I guess I'll just. I mean, it's like a big like soiree party.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I guess I'll just like mingle talk to people. I want to try and talk to someone who might be close to Tiala.
Yeah. There's definitely a number of people that are part of her house that are here.
I'm trying smooth talk one of them.
Yeah. You've got
Are Corgan and
one
Dorgan here
that's
as part of House MacQuilton?
no. It's the people that were part of the trials, and then the candidates, and then Tiala's house.
Don't worry, Ben. All we have to do is yell out "Funky Town" real loud. They'll
They'll
come
know.
running.
Gorgon will show up even.
Yeah. That was one hell of a massage.
And an extra one named Morgan.
Yeah.
He just heard the call.
And Billy Corgan.
Torgan.
But yeah, you kind of start talking to one of Tiala's house members. Appears to be a messenger, a magical messenger of some sort.
You enjoying the party, good sir?
A gal, it's a lady.
Oh, ma'am, I'm so sorry. I just
Oh, of
the
course.
angle.
No,
it was,
yes.
I
We elves tend to do that for your races. It's hard to tell one from the other.
Yes, no,
It's fantastic.
apologies.
Yes, I heard of you're with the MacQuiltons.
Yes,
Oh,
I am.
fantastic.
Well,
Good,
that's
good,
who we
good.
represent. I was
How
just.
did your trial go?
Oh, it went fantastic. Yes, I
Good to
believe we
hear,
did
Good to hear.
really, really well.
Hey, I heard that the MacQuiltons were put on quite a show.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Yes.
Did you now? What specifically? What did you hear?
Well, I mean, no surprise. I would imagine that your group caused a bit of a gossip circle around the bay.
Really interesting. Care to pass out some of that shredded gossip to
Well,
me?
yes. I mean, we haven't had any sort of contact with anyone from Quilton Bay since the last calming. It's been some time, so some people who knew
Sure, yes.
were curious to know about that, and the fact that it was someone from outside Villendale that wanted to marry into the family Arcae. Very interesting and intriguing. We've never heard of this brooch before, but
Oh, well, you know.
apparently put on a good show with the trials.
Well, suitors can come from all places, Love finds a way.
Of course,
As
of
I'm sure
course.
you're aware, I'm sure you have some betrothed, someone in your corner.
I have been betrothed a number of times in my life
Oh,
now.
no.
Yes,
Really?
I do have a thing for the the shorter-lived husbands, as it were, humans and dwarves.
Oh, interesting. Right. And you like it that they die?
Well, no, it is a grave thing to
Yes,
happen.
of course. Yeah, but
literally.
that's your thing, is the shorter-lived ones.
They just have a spark of life to them. It's just when life and death are so intertwined, so close to you, just makes living that much more exciting.
Yeah.
Yes, all right.
I might have somebody to introduce you to.
Hey, spark of life is strong in this one. You know what I'm
So
saying?
I'm throwing my hat in for your young brooch myself.
Really?
I think it would teach William quite a lot.
All right, good. Well, that's good to hear. Do you know how Tiala might be leaning?
Well, it seems that it is between William and the young, let me get his name right, Greythorn. It seems Dahlia, if you haven't noticed, her group is not here.
Do you know anything about that?
I do. In fact, there was a bit of a to-do during the trial of truth. It seems that Dahlia's man had his memory modified so as to not elicit any truths that they wanted to keep hidden.
Interesting.
And so Tiala threw them off with her question, it seems, and they do not want to show their faces today.
Well, well, that is good to hear, I guess. One less for the competition, then.
It seems. Dahlia would have been an interesting one, though. Very strong for Villendale. But, the waves do what the waves do.
Oh, they certainly do. I know that all too well. Right. Well, it was good to meet your acquaintance, and I grab her hand and I kiss it.
Oh, why, thank you.
And
Good meeting you as well.
bid you a lovely rest of your festival.
Thank you.
And I leave.
A slight trickle of blood goes down her hand as she puts it at her side.
Yeah, I just bit her. I was like,
Two. And with that,
The commandos break in the windows. Magic wands.
you are
flying.
actually approached by William after that.
oh, okay.
William comes up and says, Valen, I have a southern accent. Hold on.
This is
Well,
the,
Valiant.
Also,
the
who the
William?
fuck is William?
This is the William, the
Coconut
other
Bill.
betrothal.
No, this is
Coconut Bill.
Coconut
William
Bill.
of the
jeez.
Palm.
Okay.
I
no.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
being funny.
Yeah. I got
Of
confused.
House Arcae.
Of House Arcae.
I'm just not used to his full name.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Fair
comes up
enough.
to you and says, well, it seems my mother would like to have a word with you, if you would be so
Well,
inclined.
that is fantastic. Yes, I would love to, interact with and talk with the
well,
lady.
come on then.
All
Get,
right.
no need to tell me. And guide you to the front of the room, where there's a chair that kind of sits aside in front of the table for you. As William takes his seat, Tiala, I think it became Viola. Tiala says, "Please, come sit."
Are all these fuckers elves?
They're all elves.
Bill's
For the
an elf,
most part,
too.
they are all elves. It's an elven society.
Elves run the world, man.
What's that supposed to mean? It's like, is there coded message there, Red, or
It's
what?
because they live forever.
Yeah,
They're
all
able
right.
to build up extra wealth
All right.
over time.
Anyways.
like through their extended families.
Yeah.
All right. I take a seat and I well, before I do, I give a humble bow to Lady Tiala, and I go, yes, it is good to speak with you again.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us at this lovely meal. I hope you were able to enjoy some of the festivities yesterday. But more to the point, your group, it hails from Quilton Bay.
It certainly does, yes.
I haven't been to Quilton since the last calming, nearly 200 years ago. But as I remember it, it was a devoted place to Melora. The way I hear it now, it is much more a place of avarice, greed. Stories and rumors come out of that place that I do not trust, and so my question to you, Mr. Valen, is how can I trust your people not to stretch their reach into our home?
Well, certainly, that is a fantastic question. However, sometimes one cannot help where they come from, and they still take their pride in the place they come from. I cannot say that I agree with what our home has become. It is my full intention to one day change that. But unfortunately, where we are in our current journey, we cannot change that. However, I will never shun away from where I come from. I'll never shun away from who or what I am. Because me and my allies will always stand for what we really are, ugly smudges and all.
I see. Well put. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate your words.
Of course.
Please enjoy the rest of the banquet. That's
Yes.
all I had for you.
Thank you so much. And I humbly bow and then I step away.
And she kind of whispers to William, and William comes up and kind of walks out with you and asks you to go grab Simon.
Yes, I certainly will. I go and seek Simon out. Is he giving someone a weird massage?
Yeah.
He said that like so ashamedly, though.
I definitely
Yeah,
am.
yeah.
He was just like, yeah, I am. Like, sorry.
Does Caleb enjoy that? No. But
I don't know, man.
As this older gentleman kind of like eating on some bread.
little bit
It's
of
like,
me.
oh,
Do you want a
More and
massage?
more Simon and Caleb as,
look.
as I kind of learn about him.
If you need to massage somebody, I'm right here.
Yeah, I go get Simon. Simon, Lady Tiala would like to speak with you.
well, hold up, Lady Tiala.
Yes.
What do you think she wants?
she would like to speak
Am I in
with
trouble?
you. No, that's the whole point. I thought Brooch went over this. My mother would like to ask you all questions in regards of.
She probably wants
many
to know
things.
about my killer massages.
Do not mention massages to my mother.
Well, we'll see where the conversation goes, but
My goodness.
but
am I
I
getting
am
myself
I am
into?
No.
at her service,
Right this way.
and I wink at the guys as I.
And
They
I
walk
and I
away.
look at Simon and I mouth, "Don't you dare Bring up my sausage.
Brings you up to the place. There's a chair for you. Tiala is there waiting. Says,
Miss Tiala,
yes.
how can I be of service?
Please have a seat. I just have a query for you. I am curious.
Well, you came to the right cat.
I do believe so. I believe your aim is straight and true in many things. You did not use the trial of truth to honey your words like others had. So, let me return the favor. I don't know you. I don't know your friends. I don't know this brooch that William has brought me. Tell me, do you personally trust outsiders? Would you allow them into your community? And what precautions would you take?
Oh, those are all fair and very good questions.
I thought so.
Keeping with the honesty, I would also have a hard time. Quilton has had a bit of an identity change because of some outside influences getting on the inside and kind of changing it. And I don't like what it's become. And so that's soured me a bit. But in the same token, I believe that there is a balance, and I believe that you should still welcome outsiders. I know it might sound like you're opening yourself up to possible harm, but I believe that every person at their core is a good person, and I think that they should be given the chance to show that. And while Quilton may not be in its best state right now, we as representatives of Quilton are exactly what I'm talking about, and I say that with no ego or pride. I do believe that we are, as prideful as it sounds, we are the heart and the best of Quilton, and we aim to get Quilton back to that state.
Kind of smiles to herself as you say that. I don't think our people are so different then. What you describe is what my people have just gone through, but 40, 30 years ago. We had outsiders come, put us all in a bad state for many years. I fear that happening again, but you're right. If we close that completely, we close ourselves off to many things, not just the harmful ones. Thank you, Simon. I appreciate your words.
My pleasure. If you need anything at all, you let me know.
I will.
And he's fighting the urge to offer. Yeah. But he doesn't.
All right. Kind of as you get up and we're walking away, you do see her. She's kind of like, oh God, just grabs a shoulder a little bit.
Another time, perhaps.
It is so weird that that's become your character's thing.
Just today. I don't know why.
right.
Not all of us can have shit play, okay?
That's a good point. That is a good point.
You've earned that one.
Yeah, I did earn that one. I did. I certainly did.
Corner on poop.
Bunch of people.
Yeah.
After a bit more time, people are eating. Some of the Sandoval family are brought up and asked questions as well. Seems they are in attendance. But eventually, William comes up to you, Ace. Says, my mother would like to have a few words with you. Please,
Yeah, no, that's
please
fine.
be cordial.
I'm coming. Yep, here we go.
All right, this
Well,
way.
we've been 2 for 2, so no, I think he's gonna kill it.
Yeah.
And you're brought to Tiala. He says, please sit. I have some questions for you about your brooch and your whole group, if you will.
I like take a slumped down seat and I kind of like looking at her and looking at my vest and kind of start picking at a patch that I've got on there. Like, yeah, Brooch is a real good guy. He should marry William. That is just a fact.
I thought you would say as much. It is good of you to lead with that. I have a question, though, because you spoke wise words with my top diplomat, and I must say I was impressed.
Yeah, I kind of wrecked him.
So, would you offer me counsel today? You know the struggle. I have to choose a betrothed for my son. I can either choose a member of my community, strengthening the bonds between my house and theirs, someone I can work with here in Villendale to bring more stability for our people, or I can choose your brooch, someone who William obviously has affection for, but is from a far-off shore that has recently been made inaccessible. Why would I choose one over the other?
You know, honestly, I've been thinking about this, and I like rip off the patch that's on my vest. I'm like, there's a lot people say about like families and where you're from, and I don't know. At the end of the day, like we all just kind of gotta go our own path, and what you want for William, it doesn't really matter. It's what he wants, and I think he loves Brooch, and that's really all that I think that matters.
So you're of the opinion that love is the only thing to factor in?
I mean, there's like family strength and whatnot, but even that can get eroded and torn away. But if you truly care for another person and you're willing to do whatever you can for them, like the way I feel about my friends and like all the crazy shit that we do, you're going to make that person a lot stronger. And I think that's what Brooch can give William.
I see. I absolutely see the value. Thank you, Ace. I appreciate it.
Could I make like a pronouncement and education, like before
he hasn't punched her yet.
Okay, good.
before you like announce who you pick? I just want to tell everybody that I changed my name.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, no, it's
I
pretty
see.
cool. I was a person, and I'm no longer that person anymore. I am Ace MacQuilton.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
So
get some
you've
rubber
been
bands and like tie
brought
them and
into Brooch's family. Is
Oh no, that's like a family we like totally made up. We're just like a group of friends from MacQuilton.
I think where's William?
But I'm
William interrupts
I'm a MacQuilton.
and kind of like comes up to you.
Yeah, we all feel the same, Alex.
No, I'm just trying to
Going
find the voice.
so well. That's why I looked at you and said,
he
"Who
didn't
did you
think
pick?"
that's,
I was waiting for
He
Nash to come
certainly
back,
didn't
honestly.
punch her,
Yeah.
but he punched
The rest of
Brooch's
us.
prospects.
Right in
But
the
William
nads.
just comes up and says, "Well, I think that's all my mother had for you. Thank you, mother.
Yeah,
Here,
the
let's-
MacQuiltons. It's me. I'm like the only one.
I will let everyone know that
But
your name has changed.
All
Thank
of my
you so
friends,
much. Come on,
we
Ace.
are of the MacQuiltons.
Right from Quilton Bay,
Yeah.
of the Quilt. Absolutely. Thank you so much, mother. We will.
Nice to meet you, ma'am.
You as well.
I don't think your
Again,
opinion matters, and I think Bill's gonna pick whoever he wants, but that's cool.
A confused look on her face.
Much like the rest of ours.
As William, brings you back to the main hall.
I think that went really well, Bill. What do you think?
Well, please do call me William while you were in here. But I do think it did
Coconut?
well.
Bill?
Please.
You remember when I punched you in the
Ace,
face? That was
I
pretty
do.
funny. Yeah.
And he looks over at Brooch, and Brooch just doesn't know what to do. He's up at the head table.
I'm gonna come over and just put my arm around.
Yeah, we all
Ace.
three of us
Yeah.
did. We
Guide
all
him
walked
away.
over.
Just like,
this
all
one
right,
away.
yes,
I'm
we're feeling
massaging his
ourselves."
shoulders, but I'm actually like pushing him.
I'm giving him a speech about like doing the right thing, and
Well, you didn't punch her, so that's good.
As you
Punch
do,
her with my
William looks over to you, Ben, and says,
Punch
"When you
something.
have a moment, please. I think you're the last one she wants to talk to."
of course. And Ben looks hilarious with his armor. Just like his armor is basically like his undershirt now, and he's got his quilt out with his belt, like just cinched up at the waist. So he's very colorful. You've never seen him this colorful.
Nice. And yeah, I imagine the quilt, has got a little color with the quilt showing,
oh
and
yeah.
it's very
Yeah.
much has
For
a
sure.
has
tartan.
a vibe. Like
Yeah.
there's
I've got
definitely
my
like you can
Afghan.
tell who's with the group, and
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
like all the everyone else is it's all this kind of elven fashion, which is just slightly different from each other, where they notice it.
We got all this patchwork shit.
But this is like, yeah.
Yeah.
You stand out.
We
and
look like hot air
well
balloons.
in it.
Make way.
But yeah, Ben, you're the last one to be called
all
up.
fits together so well.
Don't worry, Bill. I won't embarrass you.
You go on up.
Yeah.
Okay. Teal kind of motions for you. You come up. You sit down at the chair there. Says, "How have you been enjoying the meal?"
I don't eat food, but it does look delicious.
Oh, I see.
Just had to get it in.
I wasn't aware. Is there something you do eat? I could have. I could have our chefs prepare it.
Trust me, it is not the skill of your cooks. It looks as though they are up to the task. It is that I simply don't require sustenance.
I see. Well then, let me get to the point. I've been made aware that you are one that speaks to Melora. It bodes well for Brooch that he has your counsel, I would say. I've also been made aware that he does not share your faith in Melora, that he has lost it. Can you tell me why that is? I hold Melora myself as my own personal deity, as many do here, but I'd be curious why someone has fallen.
People throw the word faith around quite liberally, but when you've seen the things that I have, perhaps even you have, it's not a question of faith. Brooch simply hasn't seen the things that I have. He hasn't experienced the things that I have. To lose one's way in such a short amount of time is not uncommon where we come from. In the short amount of time that we've been reunited, since meeting your son, he's made strides. Though I would not begrudge him if he didn't, and I would not begrudge him if he never did. I wouldn't wish Brooch to suffer the same fate that I have, nor would I wish it on anybody. And if that means that they walk in the light of Melora with their eyes closed, then so be it.
I see. Thank you. Ben, is it? Appreciate your words. Please enjoy the rest of the festivities. At least the music will be something to enjoy for you.
Indeed.
And she turns and, converses with her court as the party, continues on.
3 out of 4.
Brooch,
pretty good.
Brooch kind of, makes an exit from the main table.
Get some Foley.
Hello.
The fuck is going on in this town?
Dude, seriously, it's like, hey, let's record in Silverton. It's a quiet little small town, somehow noisier than Salem.
3 hours of fucking sirens and then a plane goes over.
Yeah. The motorcycles and the big trucks.
Don't they know that we're recording the internet's #1?
We're gonna
Legal
fucking
podcast
put a
tones
sign on
and
the
stuff.
goddamn
Yeah.
street next
Yeah.
time.
Please, quiet.
Brooch heads over and meets up with you guys and says, "Hey, I think that went really well. She seemed to she asks kind of pointed questions, but I think she's really trying to feel us out."
I liked her.
Yeah.
I
Yes,
thought
she
that
literally only asked me one question.
she definitely has the interests of the family and William at heart.
I'd call
Yes.
it pretense.
Yeah, I
Felt
think
very pretentious.
I would not.
Yeah, sure.
I didn't
She's
say
got that kind of quality to her, but she seems to be, trying to think of, taking in all the sides that she can.
Yeah.
She really you can hear some of her conversations with her court. It's not like she's throwing us out from the beginning.
No,
Yeah,
why would she?
This festival is been about getting to know us.
She
really.
tried to out Melora me.
How'd that go?
How dare her?
I think it went very poorly for her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, whatever she had to say doesn't really matter.
No, I feel like it has, some.
Of course,
some
you would
sway.
say that. We all heard you howling from the floor.
You guys heard that? Did you hear everything?
Your voice carries.
It's kind of weird for such a
It's impressive.
Yeah.
It's very resonant.
Because it's low to the floor, it just kind of
it reverberates.
carries.
Hey, one of
across
those
the-
halflings with that barrel chest. Just
He's a bowling ball on toothpicks.
I just really wish those fucking elves were. That elf guy was here so I could kick his ass.
You see him.
Oh.
now, Ace. I
Does
want
he
to
all
warn
talk?
you.
Oh, just 1 second, guys.
I want to warn
Do-
you. If
do
you're
I-
anything
do I
like me,
see
all
him-
elves look alike.
Do I see him do this? Do I see him making a beeline?
I begin sprinting.
We all tackle.
Yeah.
I have 35 feet of movement.
What?
Just FYI.
He's a
I
halfling.
also have 35 feet of movement.
There's
And
also
I
a
have
lot of people
feline
in the room.
agility, so
There's a large
And then there's
table.
me.
It's hard to get to.
I can
guys.
move under like large objects.
Absolutely. You notice him. The rest of you also notice.
I cast Compelled Duel on him.
Give me a second.
Oh, sorry.
As I describe the scene, because you also notice that the other two, there's two other candidates that each have kind of come in the three doors that lead into this place and are standing in front of each of the doors.
We got a red wedding situation.
I stop.
I told you guys.
I stop.
Thanks for dropping by, friend. In the meantime, why don't you visit bit.ly/humbleinn and buy yourself something fancy on Humble Bundle. Help us keep the ale flowing around here. You can also leave our bartenders and troopers a tip over at patreon.com/in at the end. We hope to see you here next week. Until then, grab your sword and keep on adventuring.